your faith in God's goodness as opposed to the circumstances going on in your life. That faith in God's goodness will act like a magnet and draw God's goodness into your life. And as you keep adding more of your God's goodness to your stream of faith, it grows as opposed to holding on to the worry things that are going on in your life. So your faith is a magnetic power to draw infinite good to you as you decide today to remember this so that you can enjoy the abundant life that Jesus Christ talked of. So your faith is powerful and it will lift you up, your limited thoughts about yourself and your life. And it will lift you right up out of the negative beliefs that you may have had. So now it establishes you firmly and soundly on spiritual ground. I've mentioned it earlier, thoughts held in mind do what? Lift your thoughts. Something was trying to get in my head the other day. I said, no, not here today. No to the no, as my dear will say. No, not having you today. I see you now. I recognize you now, and you're not taking residency in my house. Okay? Hit the road. Jack, Jill, whatever. And I'm on higher ground. And it enables you to take the high view of yourself because you're going to be drawing more good to you. More good rather than more challenging just to test you, to prove you. So it enables you to look past appearances to rise above and beyond them. And in Hebrews, the 13th chapter, 6th verse, hence we can confidently say, the Lord is my helper. The Lord is my helper. Now, there is one, what is the other? The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. So we have many verses to help us, so we can go to any one of them and pull it when things are going on that we do not want. So if you ever need help, you don't know where to turn, remember to go to God first. Okay? And you're walking in darkness and all the lights out and you can't see. Turn on your faith light and things will change. Because we believe that with God, nothing, no thing is impossible. So we here keep faith, for we are believers in the power of God and the power of prayer. And we know that God never fails. He may not come when you want him, but, oh, you know something about that? We got this far, depending and calling and praying and all that. But every call for prayer is an invitation for the positive light of God to shine. And when the light of God shines, there can be no dark places. No dark places. Because we are walking in the light, in the love, in the peace, in the joy of God's goodness. So I had mentioned earlier that I know that I will see and then believe. No, I believe and then I will see. But then some people say, I need to see it before I believe it. Okay. But faith does not require us to know all the steps to take before we begin our journey. So we pray with faith, then our mind and our heart opens to divine guidance, putting God first. Now, an example. When children write letters to Santa Claus, did you ever do that? Okay, you wanted something, right? You've been watching TV and all this good stuff is on. I want that. I want that. You got your little paper out and writing it down. Santa Claus is going to bring me there. I want a red car, and I want. Yeah, I want to. But when we grow up and mature, those beliefs are greater than that of a child. But with grown-up faith, we learn to turn within and listen. listen, listen. And that can be rather difficult because do you know that we entertain 6,000 thoughts a day? Yeah, and a lot of it is stinking thinking. Okay. Hello. You've heard that expression. And we know it's so because with that experience will come in our life and say, where you come from? I said, don't you remember you invited me? Oh, I forgot. But anyway, the answer we receive may be a chance encounter. It may be an unexpected opportunity or exciting new ideas, but try the new ideas, you might like it. So our faith is confirmed every day. Okay? We're co-creators, and that means a lot. So when we follow through on the guidance as we are led, then act. So we are putting feet under our prayers. So first believe and then see. So it's so important to meditate, okay? And then you have an affirmation that you'll be speaking and then go into the silence. And that you're speaking, you're giving God the wish or the command to give you something along this line. For faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Now, we heard some people say, I'll believe it when and after I see it. Now, is that faith? No. In Mark, the 10th chapter, the 52nd verse, there's a story about a blind man named Bartimaeus who sat every day by the highway begging because that's all he knew to do. He couldn't see, he couldn't work. But while he was sitting there one day, he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth coming his way. So he began crying out in a loud voice, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus, Son of David, have mercy. He couldn't see. He was just putting it on the boomerang of time, knowing that Jesus, he had heard that Jesus was coming, and he went directly into his faith. And then the people around him said, shh, be quiet. You're making too much noise here. He said, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. He got louder because he wanted this prayer, this change. And there was something in his voice because Jesus heard him and told his disciples to bring him forth. And as he came to Jesus, Jesus asked him, Jesus already knew because Jesus knows it all, but there's certain things you need to make plain what it is that you're requesting. You screamed out his name, have mercy on me, but what do you need? And he said unto him, Jesus told him, what should thou that I should do? What should thou that I should do unto thee? What do you want? The blind man said to him, Lord, that I should receive my sight. Did he speak what is his truth? Is that what he wanted? He'd been blind for a long time, if not from birth. He wanted to see. So Jesus simply said to him, go thy way. Your faith has made you whole. In an instant, he was healed. Why? Because he asked with fervor, with conviction, Lord, that I should see. And then he said, go thy way, your faith has made you whole. Immediately he regained his sight and followed Jesus on the way. Now hope draws to each of us and will lead you to deepen your faith. We first hope, and then as we hope, we get stronger and stronger in our faith. And as this Advent week of faith begins, say no pessimistic or hopeless notions that may have crept into your thinking dimming your hope and weighing in on your mind and heart. So today, and all this week of Hope Faith Week, say yes to the goodness and positivity. Feel the sense of renewed hope dawning within you, a promise that something wonderful, something wonder-filled. Yeah, somebody asked me, how you doing? I said, I'm wonder-filled. I got all kind of good stuff in me, and I'm wondering where half of it is, but I'm letting it ease out, okay? Ease out. Feel your faith by being reborn, rejuvenated, and renewed. You like to be reborn, rejuvenated, renewed. And as you affirm your belief that no earthly condition, no worldly circumstances is greater than spirit. So this is where you place your faith. And like your magnet of your faith will draw to you the power, the presence, the love, the grace of God. And as you call upon these divine attributes within yourself,